Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are given this diagram and there's a triangle AOB is similar to triangle COD. Given the ratio, which is important, that the BC is 3 units, AD is 5 units, alright? And so, right, because it is a similar triangle, this actually translates to, for BO, or similarly, this will be 3 units as compared to OD. This will be 5 units. So with that in mind, right, I could then start to work on part A and part B already. What do you think this quadrilateral ABCD is? I hope you can see that this is actually a pair of parallel lines, just because that the corresponding angle, they are equal. And if they are equal, then this actually translates to a alternate angles. And because they are alternate angles, we can then safely say that AD is indeed parallel to BC. There's one pair of parallel lines. This is a trapezium. Okay? Now, for part B though, it's pretty straightforward. BO is the green color one, 3 units. But BD is the length from B to D. So it's simply 3 plus 5, 8 units. And that happens to be the simplest form. We are at the end of this video, or this particular question. So let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are given that there is this triangle ABC, and this is on the point, on the line AC, such that there is a pair of similar triangle ABD and BCD. Okay, so it will be good for me to just color code it. A is with B, so A is with B. This B is with C, so this B happens to be with C. D is with D. Okay. So even better still, I'm going to just redraw triangle ABD so that it's easier for us to see this pattern. Okay, I'm going to draw here just so that we can actually compare with BCD. Okay, so I'm going to just do a rough sketch. And my A, B, D. Okay, AD is 100, so I'm just going to put that as 100. What do we notice? If we are going to find angle B, DC, here, it is the same as this, right? If I go back to this particular main diagram, ADB is also here, you know. And this happens to be a straight line. So I hope you can see that. To find for part A, my angle BDC is simply equals to 180 degree divided by 2 to give me 90 degree. Okay? Since angle ADB is equals to angle BDC, where they are the corresponding angles of similar triangle. So in this case here, you can simply write down, since triangle ABD is similar to triangle BCD. Now for part B, it requires some working, so I'm going to focus on the two triangles. This triangle here, which I'm going to color code it, and my black color triangle, the big triangle that I have drawn out in the same orientation. And what do we notice? We notice that the length BD, if we find BD, and knowing that this is 90 degree, if we find BD, we could simply use half times base times height to find the triangle of ABC, right? So that is our approach. So I'm going to make use of the fact that they are similar triangles. The ratio of the sides has to be the same, meaning my BD divided by 100 and my 64 divided by my this BD the ratio is the same. So by solving this equation, where I would then multiply BD on both sides to get the square, and I multiply 100 on both sides. So 64 times 100 is 6,400, and therefore my BD is simply the square root of 6,400. 80. And the moment I know BD is 80 cm, I can find my area of triangle ABC already. Half times base times height, right? So half times base times height will be, therefore, area of triangle ABC is equals to half times base is 100 plus 64 times height to give me a value of 6,560 cm square. And we have come to the end of this particular question. So let's continue to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this part of the question, where we have two straight lines, ACBD, intersect at E, and we have triangles that are similar. So step 1 would then be find the side that corresponds to DC. So from here I know A is to C, B is to D, E is to E. So this is my green color. A and C is my red color. B and D. And I also color code my C and my D. So for question part 1, It's quite straightforward. It will be B, A. Blue followed by red. And the angle that corresponds to A, B, E, again, I look at the color coding. A, B, E. So when I write it out for part 2 at the side, I will write it in this form: C, D, E. Angle CDE. Okay? Next, we are supposed to find the length of this DC. Okay, so I'm glad that they do give us all the length down there. So I'm going to just identify these two are the corresponding length. And I also have another pair of corresponding length here. So for part B, it's pretty straightforward. I will have DC over AB, which is 10.2. This ratio will be equals to 15 over 9. Okay, and after which I just need to multiply 10.2 to 15.9 to give me the final answer, 17 cm. Alright, so for part C, we will have AEB as X, so I'm going to just zoom in. AEB will be this part here. This will be X. And my EDC, blue color, because it is D. EDC will be here. This is Y. Find expression for BAE. Okay, they want this red color angle. So there are quite a few approaches. I hope you can see that because they are corresponding angles of a similar triangle. This will also be Y degrees, Y. So my angle BAE is simply 180 minus X and Y, right? Okay, but for the working per se, because they did not share with us angle ABE, we do need to indicate that this is equals to angle EDC. So it is equals to Y degrees because what we call the corresponding angles of similar triangles. And with that, I can then express my angle BAE as equals to 180 degrees minusing my X, which is BEA, degrees, minus my Y degree, which is angle ABE. And do take note, therefore this will be the final answer, since we have successfully expressed angle BAE in terms of X and Y. Alright, this is simply the angle sum of triangle. Alright, with that we have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.